Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey Contino here, and we're currently at Garfield in Susquehanna because behind me, we are getting a new park. You may remember 4 years ago, I first brought to you the story that the city of Wildwood was going to be taking the existing dump that was back here, which we haven't really used in a long time, and they were going to clean it and then eventually open it to the public. And well, over that time frame, every year we bring you another video showcasing the work that's been done. Last year's video, you may remember they were pumping sand on top to build a massive layer of clean fill. Well, right now we're at the exciting phase because not only have they already finished that top layer, they're now building out where you're going to be able to walk. They're planting plants, and a new contract was just given out so that we can get extra amenities. And so I want to share with you what things look like, where we are, and what's to come. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them that we could do videos like this. If you want to support the channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. Anyway, let's get started. Hey, did you know that you could sponsor our videos? In the first 15 to 20 seconds after our bouncer, your business could be here. If you want more information, shoot us an email at joey@wildwoodvideoarchive.com. And hey, you're not only advertising your business, but you're also helping local journalism. For those who don't know the plan, as you can see, we have a big island here. But in the far back of the island, you'll see this giant piece of land, which is roughly about 14 acres long. This since the 1930s through the 1970s, was the landfill for the entire island. I mean, you're talking about stuff from Anglesey, Wildwood, North Wildwood, Holly Beach. Heck, some of it's even older than Wildwood Crest itself. This was one of the main dumping sites. And well, since then, it was left uncapped and exposed for many decades, being a major eyesore and an environmental concern. And so for the past many years, the city had been coming up with ideas on how to cap this. First starting off with treatment, then putting in sand. Then you may remember 2024, they were pumping sand into here when they were dredging out the back. All these basins were being dredged out, and so they were dropping off the sand right in here. It was a massive project. Yeah, because you can see the blackness of it, because that was the color of the tar that was on there. And so the main goal here was to create something for the public. They dredged in roughly about 100,000 cubic yards of dredging material, and they're trying to make this great. We're trying to bring in some walking paths, green space, and so they finally have a plan and they're moving forward with it, which I'll have an update for you in the beginning. Over the years, many things were actually discussed for this area. This was one of them, the Wildwood Solar Bay, in which there would have been a mess load of solar panels on, I think maybe about 12 acres of this land, and then the other half would have been trees and a park, a few buildings, a little boardwalk out to a gazebo and back and forth, but that eventually changed into this. This is the most recent one that was from 2 years ago, showcasing the blueprint. This does not include the new things, which we'll talk about in a second, but you could see on here that a decent amount of the 14 acres are green land. You can see a park down below with a gazebo in the middle, a walking path around, sort of a little like, not boardwalk style, but it's kind of a boardwalk capping where you can walk to the end and come back. And then you would see this parcel of land on the right-hand side. This right here, which is roughly about 4 acres, is eligible for unrestricted development, meaning maybe potential commercial, municipality use, could be tied into another back bay project, just many things they can kind of do with that land. The beautiful thing is that this is not really that much coming out of the local taxpayer. A decent amount of it's coming through grant money, which is really great. And we're just, once again, just in another phase of this project to where it could finally be opened to the public. So what has been changed since the last plan? Well, we just got an email from the city in which it states here that the original plan has been modified to, quote, incorporate the following features, including an observation pier, so a pier heading out, a kayak dock, which is kind of neat. Not sure if it's going to be something you can just launch from or if it's something that you could pay to have your kayaks there. A parking lot, which is actually going to be right here where I'm standing. It's right at the entrance. alongside with an asphalt surface, a linear stormwater drain system, and a concrete sidewalk across 3 different sides of the landfill. The bottom line is that the city is giving us more things to do in this park. Obviously, walking trails, be able to kind of hang out, be with nature, which is really nice to have in a park, which actually there's a bunny just running across the road over here, which is kind of neat. There's a lot of animals back here. I'm pretty sure the animals like this as well. And to prepare for this project, the city is not only installing in new sidewalks, new curves, but also a new street, which will eventually allow you to go right into the new park. Of course, we do have the seagull with us, so let's go ahead and put that bird in the sky. The pier is going to be great. The observation deck will be great, so you can go ahead and check out all the birds and be able to watch the sunset. I mean, this place here is going to be on par with one of the best sunsets in Wildwood. Granted, I like being at the wharf for that. But let me know what you guys think about this project in the comment section below. I do not have a date for you when it's officially going to be open, but I'm excited for it no matter what. I love it when we get new things like this here in the Wildwoods. Plus, we're reclaiming land and getting a park and watch the sunset here. I'm excited to get some Sam's and some curly fries and birch beer and come back here and just kind of like relax and watch the sunset. I think that's a very good plan. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, I'll see you on the beach. It's right here. I'm in short sleeves. I'm totally down. I'll see you later. Bye.